Garden pathways are not just functional elements, they are also essential design feature that can enhance the beauty and functionality of your outdoor space. Whether you have a small backyard or a sprawling garden, a well-designed pathway can create a sense of flow, guide visitors through your garden and add visual interest to your landscape. In this guide, we'll explore a variety of creative garden pathway ideas to help you create a beautiful and functional outdoor space that you'll love spending time in. Classic stone pathway. One of the most timeless and elegant options for garden pathway is a classic stone pathway. Choose natural stone pavers such as flagstone, slate, or bluestone for a rustic and organic look. Lay the stones in a random pattern for a more casual and informal feel, or in a geometric pattern for a more formal and structured look. Fill the gaps between the stones with gravel, sand, or moss to create a cohesive and finished look. Add interest to your stone pathway by incorporating curves, angles, and focal points such as garden beds, statues, or water features. Brick pathway with herringbone pattern. Create a classic and timeless look with a brick pathway laid in a herringbone pattern. Choose traditional red bricks for a warm and rustic look, or option for a whitewashed or grey bricks for a more random and contemporary feel. Lay the bricks in a herringbone pattern, alternating the direction of each brick to create a zigzag effect. Add interest to your brick pathway by incorporating contrasting bordered bricks or by mixing different colors or sizes of bricks. Enhance the beauty of your brick pathway by lining it with glow growing plants, flowers, or shrubs, or by adding lighting fixtures for added ambience in the evening. Gravel pathway with stepping stones. Create a charming and rustic look with a gravel pathway accented with stepping stones. Choose pea gravel, crushed stone, or river rock for a natural and organic look that blends seamlessly with your garden. Place large stepping stones at regular intervals along the pathway to create visual interest and provide a stable surface for walking. Add interest to your gravel pathway by incorporating curves, angles, and focal points such as garden beds, sculptures, or sitting areas. Enhance the beauty of your gravel pathway by adding low growing plants, flowers, or ground covers along the edges to soften the edge and create a seamless transition between the pathway and the surrounding landscape. Wooden walkway and railroad ties. Create a rustic and charming look with a wooden walkway accented with railroad ties. Choose pressure treated lumber, cedar, or redwood for durability and weather resistance. Lay the wooden plank parallel to each other, leaving a small gap between each plank to allow for drainage and preventing rooting. Use railroad ties to create borders along the edge of the walkway, adding a rustic and industrial touch. Enhance the beauty of your wooden walkway by adding lighting fixtures, potted plants, or garden sculptures along the edges. Paver pathways with mosaic design. Create a stunning and unique look with a paver pathway laid in a mosaic design. Choose concrete pavers in a variety of colors, shapes, and sizes to create a custom mosaic pattern. Lay the pavers in a geometric or abstractic pattern, alternating colors and shapes to create visual interest. Use contrasting colors or textures to create a bold and dramatic look, or option for subtle variations for a more understated and elegant feel. Enhance the beauty of your paver pathway by adding low growing plants, flowers, or shrubs along the edges to soften the edge and create a seamless transition between the pathways and the surrounding landscape. Stepping stone pathway with pebble mosaic. Create a whimsical and artistic look with a stepping stone pathway accented with a pebble mosaic. Choose large flat stones for the stepping stone and small pebbles or stones for the mosaic design. Lay the stepping stones at regular interval along the pathway, leaving enough space between each stone for easy walking. Create a mosaic design within each stepping stone using small pebbles or stones, arranging them in a geometric or abstract pattern. Use contrasting colors or textures to create a bold and dramatic look, or option for subtle variations for a more understated and elegant feel. Enhance the beauty of your stepping stone pathway by adding low growing plants, flowers, or undercovers along the edges to soften the edges and create a seamless transition between the pathways and the surrounding landscape. Tile pathway with Moroccan inspired design. Create a vibrant and exotic look with a tile pathway featuring a Moroccan inspired design. Choose ceramic or porcelain tiles in bold colors and intricate patterns to create a stunning focal point in your garden. Lay the tiles in a geometric or floral pattern, alternating colors and shape to create visual interest. Use contrasting colors or textures to create a bold and dramatic look, or option for subtle variations for a more understated and elegant feel. Enhance the beauty of your tile pathway by adding low growing plants, flowers, or shrubs along the edge to soften the edges and create a seamless transition between the pathway and the surrounding landscape. Japanese inspired Zen garden pathway. Create a serene and tranquil atmosphere with a Japanese inspired Zen garden pathway. Choose natural materials such as gravel, sand, and stone to create a minimalist and harmonious look. Lay the pathway in a straight line or meandering pattern. Depending on the size and shape of your garden, add interest to your Zen garden pathway by incorporating elements such as stepping stones, lanterns, and bamboo fences. Create a sense of balance and harmony by using asymmetric arrangements and negative space. Enhance the beauty of your Zen garden pathway by adding low growing plants, moss, and bonsai trees along the edge to create a peaceful and serene atmosphere. Rustic worship pathways. Rustic create a natural and organic look with the rustic wood chip pathways. Choose wood chips or bark mulch for a cost effective and low maintenance option that blends seamlessly with your garden. Lay the wood chips in a thick layer to create a stable and durable surface for walking. Add interest to your wood chip pathway by incorporating curves, angles, and focal points such as garden bed, sculptures, or sitting areas. Enhance the beauty of your wood chip pathway by adding low growing plant, flower, and undercover along the edge to soften the edges and create a seamless transition between the pathway and the surrounding landscape. Moss covered stone pathway. Create a magical and enchanting look with a moss covered stone pathway. Choose natural stone power such as flagstone, slate, or bluestone for a rustic and organic look. Allow moss to grow between the stones, creating a blush and verdant carpet that adds texture and visual interest to your pathway. Add interest to your most covered stone pathway by incorporating curves, angles, and focal point, such as garden beds, statues, or water feature. Enhance the beauty of your pathway by adding low growing plants, ferns, and other shade loving species along the edge to create a seamless transition between the pathway and the surrounding landscape. Maintain the moss by keeping the pathway moist and shaded and by removing any debris or weeds that may inhibit its growth. Seashell pathway. Create a whimsical and beachy look with a seashell pathway. Choose small to medium sized seashells in a variety of colors and shape to create visual interest and texture. Lay the seashells in a random pattern or arrange them in a geometric or abstract design depending on your personal preference. Add interest to your seashell pathway by incorporating curves, angles, and focal points such as garden beds, sculpture, or sitting area. Enhance the beauty of your pathway by adding low growing plants, succulents, and other coastal species along the edge to create a seamless transition between the pathway and surrounding landscape. Recycled glass pathway. Create a colorful and eco friendly look with a recycled glass pathway. Choose recycled glass chips or crushed glass in a variety of colors to create a vibrant and eye catching design. Lay the glass chips in a thick layer to create a stable and durable surface for walking. Add interest to your glass pathway by incorporating curves, angles, and focal points such as garden beds, sculptures, or sitting area. Enhance the beauty of your pathway by adding low growing plants, flowers, or ground covers along the edge to soften the edge and create a seamless transition between the pathway and the surrounding landscape. Garden pathways are an essential element for any outdoor space, providing both practical and aesthetic benefits. Whether you prefer a classic stone pathway, a rustic gravel pathway, or a whimsical seashell pathway, there are countless ways to create a beautiful and functional pathway that enhances the beauty and functionality of your garden. By carefully planning and designing your garden pathway, you can create a stunning outdoor space that you'll love spending time in for years to come.